Hello and welcome to the Friday night matchup of your NIU Huskies versus the Cyclones of Iowa State. Just went live right now. So if you refresh, it should pop up. Are taking the ice. Tonight's matchup against Iowa State is the first of the weekend series. Tomorrow's game will be played at the ALLSTATE ARENA. And if you haven't already bought your tickets, well, folks, let me tell you something. You are missing out. You can still purchase tickets live at the link in our bio and the link in the description for this video. I would highly recommend getting tickets because tomorrow's game is going to be a very fun matchup. The Huskies are going to travel back to the ALLSTATE ARENA for the first time since last year, where they played Iowa State. Iowa State got the better of the Huskies in that game, but the Huskies are looking to take one back this year. We enter tonight's game with the season matchup, Iowa State 2, the Huskies 0. Let's go live now to our starting lineups. Mark their starters for me really fast. No. See if you can see numbers. Number 64, Campathana on defense. Number 4, Keaton Peters on defense. Number 48, Robbie Zimmerman. Number 66, Walker Smith. And at center, number 28, Ryan Morgan. And in goal, number 35, Matthew Juergens. The starting lineup for the Iowa State Cyclones: number 3, Greg Harley on defense. Number 4, Gabe Myers on defense. Number 6, Christopher Condiles on defense, or on forward, excuse me. Ethan Ranger and William Pinney and Jeremy Chadwick are also starting for the Iowa State Cyclones. Now we go to the national anthem. The national anthem today is brought to you by Rob Zimmerman, former Marine and father of national points leader Robbie Zimmerman. Well, folks, it's about that time. Let's get to some Husky hockey. Ryan Morgan set to take the face-off against Christopher Condiles, and the Iowa State Cyclones will win the face-off. Back in their own zone, working the puck from D to D, up and into the Husky zone. Back to get it is Campafana, battling in the corner with the Iowa State Cyclones. Out in front, shot saved by Juergens. Back into the corner for the Cyclones, who are cycling it back. Down into the zone where Keaton Peters will attack the puck. Huskies work to get it out. Robbie Zimmerman over to Keaton Peters. Keaton Peters carries it, dumps it into their zone. And an early icing call, despite the fact that Ryan Morgan had more than a few strides on him. I got to wonder if the refs are going to confer and bring that back to center ice. Because if that's an icing call, it's a dangerous precedent to set. Yes, and we will have face-off back at center ice. It happens, folks. Referees are people, too. Huskies win the faceoff. Back to Van Voris. Van Voris over to his D partner, Lucas Sturm. Lucas Sturm transitioned to defense this year, doing very well. Puck battle in the right side of the zone. Walker fighting for it into the Cyclone zone. He has it, but he is attacked by two Cyclones deep in the zone. Ryan Morgan with the puck in the corner over to Robbie Zimmerman. Robbie Zimmerman attempts to move it up top to the point. Unfortunately, the boards would say no. Iowa is able to break the puck out. Peter Van Voris stops a quick break into their zone. Over to Lucas Sturm, D to D, to Robbie Zimmerman. The puck is out, and the Huskies are able to get a change. A lot of back and forth today. Peter Van Voris able to intercept the puck in the neutral zone and dump it in. J.J. Mueller first on the forecheck to get in there. Force the Iowa Cyclones to make a less than stellar pass out of the zone. Michael Maldonado keeps it in. J.J. Mueller first to the puck again. Who's surprised? The kid's got legs like rockets. J.J. Mueller fighting for it behind in front. Oh, unfortunately, right to a Cyclone who's able to skate the puck out of his zone and into the NIU zone. Big hit there. Campafana laying the iron. Iowa State setting up in the zone. Up to their D on the point. And a shot. Matt Juergens makes another beautiful save. The rebound is to the corner, and we are able to chip it out. Puck back into the NIU zone after a nice hit there by C.J. Rybka, and Matthew Juergens freezes the puck. Once again, folks, I know I've already said it once, but I'm going to say it again. Tomorrow, the Huskies are going to play these Cyclones at the ALLSTATE Arena, and if you haven't already bought your tickets, make sure that you do so. It's a doubleheader tomorrow, so if you buy tickets for the NIU game, you are getting tickets for the Wolves game as well. Don't miss out. Face off in the Husky zone, one back to Peter Van Voris. Peter Van Voris works it to the side and able to get it almost out. Sturm passes it up to Dom Varallo. Dom Varallo's winning the race. No whistle this time. Goalie's out to play it for Iowa State. Connor Souza in, laying the body. Puck is chipped out, back to the NIU zone. Sturm and Van Voris are able to corral it. Dom Varallo back to the middle of the ice over to Peter Van Voris. Peter Van Voris back into his zone. And out, unfortunately intercepted, the pass intended for Souza. Sturm with the puck back in his own zone behind the net, able to chip it out. Dom Varallo skating it. Corrals it. That was a one-handed catch. That was beautiful. Able to keep it in the Iowa State zone. But unfortunately, Iowa State is able to chip it out. But not into the NIU zone. We have an offsides here. If they touch it, hopefully they won't. And an Iowa State player is unfortunately down. Does look like he took a little stumble. Hopefully he's okay. Never something we want to see. for either team. And he is up and at 'em, folks. That's good to see. So once again, folks, I'm going to keep saying it. We have 16 minutes, 54 seconds left in this period, but you are running out of time to pick up your tickets for tomorrow's game at the ALLSTATE Arena. Please do not miss out. Face-off just outside the Husky zone, won by Iowa State, but NIU was able to pick it up. That is Adam Lekwinski using his feet to get it in the zone. Chipped out, right back in by Wilczek. Iowa State attempts to break out, but Penn Russell says no. Oswald in the zone, forechecking. Adam Lekwinski forechecking. This is a fantastic forecheck by NIU. Cyclones are able to get it out, and a soft shot on net for Matt Juergens, but an easy save. Matt Juergens, senior goaltender, number 35, played all of his years here at NIU and has been absolutely stellar in all 4 of his years. Will he return for a graduate year? Your guess is as good as mine. Face off to the left of Matt Juergens. Cyclones win the puck, unfortunately. Penn Russell back in his own zone to help out his defense and get the puck out. Keaton Peters chips it out to Oswald. Oswald, first shot on net. Iowa Cyclones goaltender makes the save. And that goaltender, of course, William Pinney, number 29, from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. His first save of the day. Face off to the right of Pinney. Robbie Zimmerman in the face-off circle. Iowa State wins it. Iowa State breaking out, able to break it out, working into the NIU zone. A shot just over Matt Juergens, which doesn't happen often. The boy is 6'5", 6'6" on skates. They still went over him. Puck is in the zone for Iowa State. They're able to work up top. Shot from the point. Matt Juergens, easy save. Campathana knocks it to the side. Robbie Zimmerman attempts to get it out, but unfortunately Iowa State is there. Iowa State working it back. A nice cycle back into the NIU zone. Campathana working it to get that puck away from them. Keaton Peters able to pick up the scraps of Campathana's hard work, and we are working our way out of the zone. An unfortunate bounce, but there we go. Puck is out. Defense able to get a change for NIU. Cyclones back behind their own net, working on their breakout. Walker Smith forechecking. Ryan Morgan forechecking. Good work in the neutral zone to bobble the puck. Iowa State loses the puck in the zone. NIU able to get it out, but Iowa State does recover in the neutral zone. Lucas Stern back with the puck. We've been seeing that a lot today. A fantastic individual effort to get away from his defenders and get the puck into the Iowa State zone. A drop pass, unfortunately, picked up by Iowa State, but NIU is able to pick it back up. Can they maintain some momentum? Unfortunately not. Iowa State back into the NIU zone. 1-4 checker. Peter Van Voren says no thank you. Works the puck to the side. CJ Ripka attempts to get the puck out. There's J.J. Mueller. Rocket legs himself. Working the puck out to Micah Maldonado. Micah Maldonado over to Peter Van Voren. Peter Van Voren gets the puck in deep so that NIU can make the full change. Maldonado working his way. Good forecheck. Picks up the puck. Shot on net. Great save. Fantastic shot right in front. And just over the net, unfortunately. Ripka down low working for the puck. Fantastic effort by Maldonado there. Back in the zone. Right in front of the net. Bounces just outside the blue paint. Peters keeps it in. This is the most sustained pressure NIU has had so far. CJ Ripka keeps the puck in. Jeff Shirkey right moving to the front of the net, but unfortunately no Huskies in sight. Cyclones are able to work the puck out. Cyclones work the puck into the NIU zone. Campathana and Dom Virala are able to keep the puck away from the maroon and gold. Into the zone travels Dom Virala, former Cyclone himself. Gets the puck in deep behind the Cyclones net. Cyclones working it out. Unfortunately, they are able to clear the zone and into the NIU zone. Matt Juergens makes an easy save on the side of the net. Cyclones working it around. They like that left side or right side of the zone, my left. NIU able to chip it out. Another great defensive effort by Keaton Peters. Puck all the way down from the Cyclone zone to the NIU zone. That will be icing, folks. And this one is not getting called back. Connor Souza, all the way out here from California. Unfortunately, he's going to the bench for a change. We've got Lekwinski, Oswald, Russell, Van Voris, and Sturm on the ice. Let's see if we can get some pressure and get a goal for the Huskies. Face off to the right of the goaltender. NIU wins it, but unfortunately, ISU is able to chip it out. Lekwinski working the puck back into the zone. Great forecheck. Cyclones able to win the bounce. Back to Sturm in the NIU zone. Iowa State chipping it from the boards. Nowhere near the net, just keeping the puck in the zone, unfortunately. Sturm with an easy chance here all alone. Sees his defender coming at him, chips the puck into the bench. But that doesn't mean you can't change, so great stoppage of play here. They are saying no change, unfortunately. Still a good chip out by Sturm. Saw his man coming at him, made sure to chip the puck away, prevent an easy turnover in the zone. Got a good head on his shoulders, that Sturm kid. Cyclones win the puck back. Shot not on net. Van Voris battling with two guys behind. Sturm able to pick up the puck behind the net. Up to Oswald. Cyclones keep it in. Van Voris back battling in the corner. Chips it out. Cyclones unable to pick it up. Puck is out of the zone. Dumped back in. Juergens behind the net to stop the puck. Sturm able to pick it up. Move it to Lekwinski, who can't get it all the way out. Cyclones maintain. Oof. That hit the post, folks. Let me tell you, that was maybe millimeters from going in. And unfortunately, Matt Juergens never saw it because it was a great screen in front of the net. Puck worked into the Iowa Cyclones zone. NIU able to attack, but not maintain pressure. Cyclones get it out again. Back into the zone to Marskus with the puck behind his net. Over to Van Voris. Van Voris waiting for the breakout. Up to Smith on the blue line. Smith over to Robbie Zimmerman, who can't corral the puck. Puck falls back into the Cyclone zone, and the Cyclones are able to get the puck. It looks like there was some incidental contact with the goaltender, and we are going to get an NIU penalty kill. Not sure who did it, but someone skated near the goaltender. He seemed to fall down. Not sure who. They're giving the penalty to Robbie Zimmerman. You know, I may not be a referee, but I do have two working eyes, and I didn't see anyone touch the goaltender, but I have been wrong in the past, folks. Either way, the Huskies are on the penalty kill. 5-on-4 for the Cyclones. Cyclones win the puck back up to the top of the point. Top of the point, over to the right side, back up to the top of the point. Shot! Juergens makes a save with a tip in front. Great save by Juergens. Back up to the top. Keaton Peters able to intercept a pass intended for the person in the slot. Unfortunately, he is tripped up there and loses the puck in front. With a huge block, Keaton Peters makes up for the lost pass. Puts his body on the line. Puck is back in the Cyclone zone. Penny back behind his net to pick it up. And the Iowa Cyclones resume their breakout on the power play. Quick speed moving in the left side. Attempts a shot, but fans on it. Huskies able to prevent offense right now. Puck is behind the NIU zone. I'm sorry, NIU net. Tomarskis able to ice the puck down to kill some more of that clock. We have 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the period. About a minute left on the penalty kill. Huskies killed a minute so far. Morgan, Souza, Tomarskis, and Peters on for the penalty kill right now. Cyclones attempt the shot on net. Unfortunately for them, does not go because Keaton Peters says no. Dumps it all the way back down. 43 seconds left on the penalty kill. Cyclones behind their net. Moving for the breakout. Souza running point here on the forecheck. Move the puck down. Will this be icing? It will not be icing. He's past the red line. Keaton Peters eats some time here, working 3 guys right now, able to prevent them from getting the puck. They do now, though. Work it back up top. Souza attacks. Shot from the left side. Big save by Matt Juergens. Puck back up top. Souza on his guy. Shirky on his guy. Shot! Unfortunately, they do score on the penalty kill, or power play. That is a goal from number 13 for the Iowa State Cyclones. Number 13, Samuel Eaton from Urbandale, Iowa. Gets his first of the day. Power play goal on that right side. Matt Juergens, don't know if he got a piece of it, but it did clip off the pipe and roll into the net. It's a good shot. It's a tough penalty kill. Huskies back at full strength. 9:09 remaining in the period. Huskies fall behind 1-0. Cyclones win the puck. Right into the zone. Matt Juergens corrals it behind for Norkus. Norkus over to Varallo. Varallo is eaten up by 2 Cyclones. The Cyclones win the puck back in the corner. Norkus able to move the puck. Someone catches an edge. That was Obi, Anthony Obrakta. Obi, number 18. Attempting to move the puck out. Gets to his guy. Shot on net. Matt Juergens makes the save. Cyclones recover the rebound and continue their offense. So we do have word. The goal was number 13, Samuel Eaton, assisted by number 4, Gabe Myers. And number 14, Ethan Pagel, or Pagel. I apologize if the pronunciation is off. Cyclones work it out of their own zone. Huskies attempt to pick up the puck, but are offside, so unfortunately cannot keep it. Cyclones work it into the zone, into the corner. Some sustained offensive pressure from the Cyclones. Haven't seen too much of their side of the field or rink. Hopefully we can get down there soon. Sturm working it out. Gets a great pass out to Penn Russell. Penn Russell with a shot on net. It is trapped on the side of the net by the goaltender, Penny. Great save. That had a chance, folks. Penn Russell with a great chance. One-handed shot on net. Penny makes the save. .39 remaining in the period, folks. We are at 1-0 Iowa State. Doesn't say that up on clock, but it is 1-0 Iowa State. We have the face-off to Penny's right. Oswald taking the face-off. Oswald wins the face-off back to Lekwinski. Lekwinski activated Boris. Shot on net. Russell's in front to tip it just over the net, unfortunately. Great shot. Up to Sturm at the point. Sturm is able to keep the puck in. Dances Dipsy Doodles. Moves it over to Oswald. Oswald, the corner shot. He works it in front. There was 2 Huskies there. Unfortunately, they do not get a piece of it. Oswald back behind his net with Russell. And one Cyclone. The one Cyclone wins the puck off a bad bounce at the boards and is able to work it down into his zone. Shot on net. Matt Juergens with another save. Huskies able to leave their zone. Little slash there on Mr. Penn Russell. He's not bothered. Cyclones work it back out to neutral zone and into Husky territory. Shot on net. Matt Juergens with another save. Puck battle in the corner. Keaton Peters will pick up the scraps of that and work the puck out. Unfortunately, he passed it to someone who was changing, and the Cyclones are able to pick up the puck. Back into the NIU zone. Keaton Peters says no thank you and moves it out to the middle. Robbie Zimmerman picks up the puck off of a nice pass in the air. Keaton Peters works it into the zone. He's looking for a shot on net. Unfortunately, doesn't get it all the way there. Cyclones able to break it back out. Oh, I apologize. The Huskies kept it in. Great battle on the boards. It's now in the neutral zone, but the Huskies are putting up a fight here on those breakouts. It's good to see. Shot nowhere near the net. Behind the net for Cam Pathana. And number 10, Michael Latanzio. Boys are both battling. Neither one of them want to give any ground. But unfortunately, the Cyclones pick the puck up. And the puck is up, and it hits the netting. So we have a stoppage in play. 5 minutes, 41 seconds left in the period. Face off back to Juergens is left in the zone, NIU zone. Huskies win it. Norkus moves it to his D partner, moves it right back out. Norkus attempts to get the puck out, but the Cyclones intercept. Oh, he plays it offsides. We will have another stoppage. Back and forth game tonight for the Huskies and the Cyclones. Puck is worked back in the NIU zone. Tomarskis gets hit from behind, a brutal hit, and he is not happy with it. There is a penalty called. Hopefully it's just the one. We shall see. But Tomarskis was hit pretty hard in the back. We will see what the penalty says. Iowa State Cyclones will have 2-minute penalty. Number 14, Ethan Pagel. Again, I apologize for any mispronunciations. If anybody in the chat knows the pronunciations and can type it phonetically, trust me, I see them. I have my chat open right next to me. The Huskies will be on a power play 5-on-4. The face-off to Penny's left in the Cyclone zone. Keaton Peters, Robbie Zimmerman, Ryan Morgan, Micah Maldonado, and Walker Smith on the power play. Puck is worked behind the net. Huskies able to win the battle. Get the puck up top to Maldonado. Maldonado shot and a goal! Phenomenal goal in front. Keaton Peters tips that in. Micah Maldonado fires it on net. That's 1-1. Huskies tie it up very quickly on that power play. 1 minute and 47 seconds left on that power play. That's 13 seconds, folks, if you're a math nerd. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left in the period, and it's 1-2-1. It is a party, folks. It is a party. Huskies, Cyclones, tied at 1. Cyclones win the opening faceoff after the goal, win it back, and continue their breakout. All the way down, no icing called. There was a chip. Peter Van Voorhis doesn't care. He wins the battle anyway. Puck back in front. And unfortunately, the Cyclones retake the lead. A bobble in front. Not much Matt Juergens can do when there's a Cyclone alone in front and has that much time. Number 27, Dylan Hender from Des Moines, Iowa, scores his first of the evening. As soon as I hear it, I will get to the assists, folks. But I do know that Dylan Hender scored the goal, number 27. Face-off back in the neutral zone. Cyclones win it back down into the Husky zone. Campathana, big body in front to prevent the puck from being picked up by the Cyclones. J.J. Mueller back in his zone to pick it up. Chips it out to C.J. Rybka, back to J.J. Mueller. This kid is strong, folks. He is strong and fast. Moves the puck to Micah Maldonado, who gets into the zone. Cyclones chip it back out, but the Huskies chip it right back in. Cyclones move the puck out to the middle and into the Husky zone. No sustained pressure. Maldonado to Rybka. They work it back into the Cyclone zone. Cyclones behind their net with the puck, working their breakout. C.J. Rybka prevents it from leaving. Micah Maldonado in front of the net, or behind the net, works it out front. No Huskies are there to tap the goal in. J.J. Mueller, C.J. Ripka, and Micah Maldonado on the forecheck, unable to prevent the puck from leaving the Cyclone zone, working it back into the NIU zone. Shot on net. Matt Juergens with another save, and another shot off the rebound. Matt Juergens makes 2 saves on 2 shots. Face off to the right of Matt Juergens, won by the Huskies. Sturm moving around, trying to get the puck out on his own. Gets it to Souza, misses it, out of the zone. Cyclones have to regroup. Back into the zone for Sturm. Sturm to Souza. Souza working his way out of the zone. Chips it over to Varala, who gets it in the zone, but the Cyclones pick it up. Big hit by Souza. Prevents the Cyclones from being able to get their breakout into the NIU zone. Jeff Shirkey and Dom Varallo on the right side keep the puck in the Cyclone zone. Dom Varallo for the net to Souza. Oh. Varallo to Souza directly in front. Unfortunately, just traveled over the net. Puck is back in the NIU zone. Sturm picks up for a breakout. 2 forecheckers for Iowa State. Sturm moves past them, loses the puck at the center ice, and now we have a 3-on-3. Great save by Matt Juergens to kick the puck away. Huskies get the puck out, throw it down. A Cyclones defender will pick it up, work it behind his zone for their breakout. And back into the NIU zone. First there is Wilczek. Van Voris in front of his own net. Prevents a shot. Puck up top. Shot on net. Matt Juergens makes the save. Folks, I know I've said it, but I'm going to say it again. It is almost out of time. What is that, almost out of time? Your chance to buy tickets to the doubleheader tomorrow. Iowa State, NIU, and then the Chicago Wolves game directly afterwards. Don't miss out, folks. You're going to be sad you did. Puck is worked all the way down into the Cyclone zone. Penn Russell working in the corner. Had a potential breakaway, but unfortunately he's caught by 2 Cyclones. Puck is worked in front. Oswald with a shot on net. Russell behind his net. Lekwinski battling with the puck. Oswald with a hit in the corner. Tamarskis to the top. Gets a shot blocked by a Cyclone, and it's kicked all the way down. Cyclone did not look like he had a good time feeling that puck. Tamarskis has a heck of a shot, folks. Tamarskis gets the puck to Lekwinski. Unfortunately, taken down, and they lose the puck. Big hit in the corner. Some extracurriculars. No calls on the ice. Puck is up top. Cyclone's shot on Juergens, makes the save. Back out, another shot. Juergens makes a save. Rebound. Juergens cannot make the 3rd save. He is unfortunately laying down in the net. Looked like there was a Cyclone on top of him. Hard for him to get up if someone's on top of him. Can't make the 3rd save. Cyclones score. Scuffle in front of the Husky net. Matt Juergens appears to be at the bottom of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cyclones and 3 white jerseys, 4 white jerseys. Not quite sure who got the goal yet. I will tell you as soon as we hear it, folks. Does appear to be number 27, Dylan Hender, which would be his 2nd of the night. Matt Juergens hops back up, no worse for wear, kid's tough, but does have the goal scored against him. Tough to make 3 saves right in a row, even tougher when there's someone on top of you. Juergens talking to one of the officials, not happy, don't blame him. It does appear we're going to have a penalty here for NIU, number 25, Tamarskis. Some discussions here by the leaders for both teams. Keaton Peters, captain for the NIU Huskies. Number 18, Michael Mulkerin, and number 27, Dylan Hender for the Iowa State Cyclones. We do have a second penalty on the board, folks. Number 7 for Iowa State, Riley Kress does appear to be getting a 2-minute minor. For what? I am not sure. Have not seen the officials make their call. We'll check the score sheet and get any updates that I missed. We have a face-off back at center ice, won by the Cyclones. It is 4-on-4 hockey here in Canlin at West Dundee. Cyclones went it back to their zone behind the net. A lot of ice to work with. We have a 2-minute minor for roughing for Riley Kress. And a 2-minute minor for roughing for Tomarskis. Matching 2-minute minors, 4-on-4 hockey. Puck is worked back into the Cyclone zone. Shot on net, Juergens makes the save. Puck into the corner. Campathana lays the iron. Keaton Peters able to move the puck. Unfortunately, right back into the middle where the Cyclones are. Matt Juergens makes another save. Back to the Cyclones. Cyclone in front, shot. Big save. Second shot, misses. Walker Smith able to get it out. Puck is back in the Cyclone zone. Walker Smith forechecking, wins the puck. He is with Ryan Morgan in the zone. Ryan Morgan keeps the puck in. Over to Walker. Zamboni doors, unfortunately, stop this wonderful pass. Walker Smith gets the puck back. Ryan Morgan behind the net, battling with two Cyclones. We have 11 seconds left in the period, folks. Cyclones win the puck out. 6 seconds left. Work it into the NIU zone. There will not be a shot on net. Campathana makes sure of that. Keaton Peters holds the puck, and that is the end of the period. End of period 1. Some more extracurriculars happening down low in the zone. Period ends. Iowa State 3, NIU 1. Yeah, Iowa State 3, NIU 1. We'll get the shots, we'll get the goals, get the penalties all sorted for you. But for now, I leave you with our intermission video, which is a brand new creation for NIU with some of our D1 athletes. So make sure to stick around. And folks, I'm going to say it one more time before we hit the intermission video. Do not miss out on tomorrow's doubleheader. You are going to regret it, I promise. It's going to be a great game. NIU versus Iowa State at 1 p.m. And that ticket gets you the Wolves versus Milwaukee Admirals game as well. Wolves hockey is very exciting to watch, so stick around after you watch the NIU Huskies and make sure you watch them too. Let's say you can't make it, folks. Let's say you're far away. We are going to be live tomorrow on the Marquee Sports Network. That's right, the same network that hosts the Chicago Cubs. We'll have the NIU Huskies. We'll be right back after this intermission here for more NIU hockey.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Where did you get this? Bro, what? That's a crazy ball.
Would you mind signing this for me? It's a good one. After a championship, right? Congratulations. Thanks, buddy. Can I get you to sign this real quick? It's a good picture of you.
Oh, yeah. The homecoming picture had to dress up all nice.
Hey, Souza, can I get you to sign something real quick?
Oh, wow. You're digging. Oh, wow.
Thanks, buddy. So I just need you to sign something real quick.
What is this from? I actually don't know where this picture is from, though. Where is this from?
Yeah, somewhere tropical. I have no idea. But Florida, maybe Key West. I don't know.
Good looking
That's
picture.
Crazy. That's
Josh, can I get you to sign something for me real quick?
I don't even know how old I am. This back picture. That's bad.
Sign something real quick for me.
Where did you get this? That's bad. Bad. I was not expecting that. Oh my god.
You have to sign something for me. If you're cool with that.
Bro, what? Where'd you? You deep though. You deep though. There you go. Hold on. There you go, baby.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
money.
go.
I just need you to sign something for me if you don't mind. There you go. It's a good picture of you.
Thank you.
Can you sign this for me?
Oh my gosh. That's unreal.
Can I get you to sign a picture for me?
For sure.
It's a good one right there, I'd say.
Can you sign this for me?
Sign it? Yeah. I think on a fishing charter with my parents. I guess so, yeah, that's a interesting picture choice. I think those are my dad's sunglasses. But yeah, good picture, good picture.
Real quick, would you mind signing this for me?
That's crazy. That's a crazy bull. Dude, get this for shit, Eric.
Yes.
I don't know how they let me walk out of the house with that. That's brutal.
One of my favorites for sure.
Oh yeah, every single game, same red. Yeah. Yeah. Holy boys. Heel down. Heel down. Holy mic'd up. Round. Heel down, power. Hey, I'm mic'd up. Yep. Sounds like a few. I cut you off every warm up, eh? Oh, I like it. Yep. Oh, that would have been a bomb. I have no 1T actually. I don't know if I've ever taken a good 1T in my life. Maybe one. Yep. There. Family's here today. Whole pressure on me today. Whole family's here. Yep. Coming back. Yep. Rebound. Oh my god. Tom, you got anything to say to the mic? I feel like you're a star in the crowd. Oh yeah. Got something to say, bud? I forgot. Hey, go. Oh, there's the 1T. Yeah, Frank. What a snipe. Saw the crowd 6'9", too. Got anything to say to the mic, bud?
Excited to watch 4A do his thing in the game today.
I hope so. It was about when I passed Cox with Walker for about 5 minutes every warm-ups. Sometimes I'll hit somebody with a sauce pass by accident. Not often, sometimes. Woo! Morgan might have a day. There's one. Crossbar up. Did I mess up your rep? I don't know. We'll leave the one piece to that guy. My God, that's a bomb. Shot is scary. Yeah. Oh. Where are all the pucks? Leo's got half of our pucks. Rebound! Please! Yeah! We have no pucks. We have no pucks. It's hard to get rest with Walker. There's no pucks. Yeah, what? Yeah. Woo! Oh. Woo! Yeah, watch.
Welcome back to Husky Hockey. Start of the second period coming up right now. Face off at center ice. We are still at 4-on-4 hockey. These two penalties have 30 seconds remaining on them. Huskies win the puck back into their zone. Breakout, Zimmerman, nice move. Oh, gets a shot off but misses the net. Cyclones able to get it out of their zone. Cyclones unable to get sustain pressure, excuse me. Huskies break it out. Zimmerman to Morgan, to Peters, to the Cyclones. Cyclones back into the Husky zone. Both penalties are over. 5-on-5 hockey resumes. Big hit in the corner. Keaton Peters able to pick the puck up. Campethana throwing quite a few hits today. Not afraid to get in there, lay the body, and make his presence known. Some would say he's establishing himself to be a very strong defender after playing forward for a good chunk of his Husky career. Puck is knocked back out by the Cyclones, back in the Husky zone. Campethana back to pick it up, no icing. Campethana over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to himself. Cyclones pick it up in the middle of center ice. Cyclones working it back in the zone. Bobble the puck, number 3. Deep behind the Husky net. And the J.J. Mueller comes out with it, but is picked by a Cyclone. Able to keep the puck back in. Number 13 for the Cyclones gets a shot on Matt Juergens. Number 13, Samuel Eaton with a shot on Matt Juergens. Face-off will be to Matt Juergens' right. Now on the side with the long change. Van Voris has some words for the ref. Looks like the net was off. What would we do without Peter Van Voris there to fix it? Face-off won by the Huskies. Back to Peter Van Voris. Huskies get the puck out. J.J. Mueller puts the absolute rockets on, gets down there. Doesn't win the battle, but might win the war. Working the Cyclones with his speed. Puck is knocked out by the Cyclones into the Husky bench. We have a face-off to the right of Pinney. Face-off won by the Cyclones. With C.J. Rybka is able to get the puck out and in front of the net to J.J. Mueller, who has a great move, but Pinney makes a save. Cyclones working out of their zone. Past Van Voris. Wilczek back to pick up the puck. Sends it around. Uses the Zamboni doors to his advantage. Huskies get it out. Michael Maldonado breaking it out. Shot in front. Rybka with the tip. Great save by Pinney. Puck up top. Shot by the Huskies. Misses the net. J.J. Mueller keeps it, but the Cyclones knock it out. Peter Van Voris back to pick it up. Over to Wilczek. Wilczek with the puck. Attempts to pass to Maldonado. It's picked off. J.J. Mueller able to pick the puck up. Throws it back to a changing Wilczek, and the Cyclones are able to carry it into the zone. Tamarskis back on the ice after his penalty. Cyclones get a shot in front. Very close. Matt Juergens is there to make the save. Who's shocked? Not me. Matt Juergens making the save. Face-off will be to the left of Matt Juergens. Won by the Cyclones. Up top to the point. Attempted shot from the point with a tip in front. Does not make it on net. Puck battle in the corner. Won by the Cyclones. Back up front. Huskies are there to prevent a shot. Back to the corner. Another shot on net from the corner. Not a great angle, but tell you what, those shots are sometimes the hardest to stop for a goaltender. But Matt Juergens comes up big. Tamarskis into the corner. Throws the puck up. Cyclones intercept. Cyclones keep it in the zone. Cyclones back to the top of the slot. Lose the puck into the corner. And up to the point. Shot, high shot from the right side. Matt Juergens able to make the easy glove save. Folks, I'm going to keep saying it. You're going to get sick of me hearing it, or sick of hearing it from me. But I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this game at the ALLSTATE Arena. Make sure you get your tickets today. Link is in the description of this live stream. Face-off one by the Cyclones up top. We got a shot in front. Keaton Peters ate that shot. He is hurt. There's no doubt about it. It's very rare that Keaton Peters goes down, but he's right back up because he is an Iron Man, a warrior, and the #1 defenseman in the country as far as points. Puck is shot back into the zone by the Cyclones. Campathana is back to pick it up. Rings it around. Cyclones able to pick it up, keep the puck in the zone, keep the offensive pressure going. Keaton Peters intercepts the pass, flips it to himself, flips it out to prevent the Cyclones from getting another shot. Cyclones back in their zone, pick the puck up, back into the NIU zone. Keaton Peters is back to pick it up. Big hit, but Keaton says, no thank you, I'm not going down today, and chips the puck out himself. Back to the Cyclones in their zone. Huskies able to get a change. New forwards on for the Huskies. Cyclones getting it back into the zone. Campathana picks it up, rings it around once again, but this time a Husky able to pick it up. Puck is sent over to Dom Varallo. He misses it by maybe inches, but has the puck first in the zone. Puck battle ensues in the corner. Lequinski there to help him out. Penn Russell takes it from the boards, gets it in front. It's in front of the net. It is loose. It is still loose, folks. Goalie not able to make the save. Shot in front. Unfortunately, the Cyclones keep it out of the net. That was close. Let me tell you what. Pinney was laying down, hand outstretched, unable to get the puck, but the Huskies could not tap it in. Great job by the Cyclones defense. Huskies offense is working. Puck battle lost in the corner by the Huskies. Shot hard. Looks like it hit Lucas Sturm. He is limping a little bit. Doesn't look too comfortable. Lequinski with the puck behind his net. Over to Sturm. Sturm's able to get it. He is struggling, folks. Hopefully he is all right. He is going to skate off the ice to get a change. Hopefully get checked out by our lovely medical staff. Cyclones working the puck out from their own zone after the Huskies change. They get into the zone with a nice forecheck, but are unable to get a shot on net from that. Shot from the point. Right to Van Voris in front, who chips it out. And there is an icing. But good to know, the Huskies just changed. Once again, folks, I'm going to say it again and again and again. Do not miss out on this game. Chicago Wolves doubleheader, NIU versus Iowa State. Get your tickets if you haven't already. And if you have already, then we cannot wait to see you there. And if we can't see you there, then that's okay. We'll see you on the Marquee Sports Network. Live, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Huskies versus Cyclones. Face-off one by the Cyclones into the Husky zone. Puck battle in the corner. Wilczek is there. Peter Van Voris is there. Two Cyclones are there. Who's going to come out with it? It looks like the Huskies. Huskies breaking out. Zimmerman to Morgan. Morgan to Walker. Walker back to Morgan. Cyclones intercept, and they work it back to the Husky zone. Let me tell you, folks, I love Matt Juergens, but I'd love to see some of Pinney in this period. I'd love to get some shots down there. Puck is in the corner. Van Voris stops the pass going out in front, preventing a shot. Ryan Morgan chips it out. And the Cyclones do not touch it for fear of an offside. Zimmerman with the puck in the zone. He's got two guys on him. Works into the corner. Battles, battles, battles. Cyclones come out with it. Cyclones come out of their own zone. Into the neutral zone, into the Husky zone with the puck. Shot on net. Matt Juergens makes the save. Cycle back into the zone. Huskies able to stop the cycle. Hopefully get it out of their zone. A little flip there by Wilczek. Unfortunately, bounces over the stick of a Husky, and they cannot keep it. We have a battle right in front here, just under our camera, and it's back in the neutral zone. Cyclones have the puck. 3-on-2 into the zone. They bobble it. No shot there. Zimmerman looking for Walker high. Cyclones keep it in the Husky zone. Van Voris is back by himself. He chips it around, attempting to have it leave the zone, but the Cyclones are faster than he thought. Cyclones keep the puck in the zone. Trying to get a breakout here for the Huskies. Just can't seem to get that second pass. Van Voris flips it out, hoping to get a little icing here. No ice, good. Huskies able to change. J.J. Mueller back on the ice for the Huskies. Wins a battle to C.J. Rybka, who was hit along the boards. Mueller back with the puck. Rybka back with the puck behind the net. Maldonado looking to catch it in front. Tomarskis stops his man from entering the zone, preventing an easy entry. Flips it up, and it does not get out. Up into the hands of Tomarskis, over to Sturm. Sturm flips it to Maldonado along the boards. Maldonado flips it to a Cyclone. Cyclone's back into the zone. Tomarskis with the puck, one on him. Looking for his D partner. Hits an outlet pass, but it just chips down, but the Cyclones hit it, so it will not be icing. Maldonado is the first Husky there, followed closely by J.J. Mueller. J.J. Mueller into the corner, right in front. Rybka shot, blocked by the Cyclones. I'll tell you, this line is getting some pressure today. They seem to be getting those behind the net, out in front shots. So hopefully they can get one today. Tomarskis with the puck in his own zone, flips it out. Maldonado battling in center ice. Cyclones get the puck into the Husky zone. Shot near the net, but not on the net. Rybka with the puck in the corner. Looks to move it out. He flips it up. A Cyclone catches it. Keeps it in the zone. Cyclone shot from the point. Misses the net. Huskies flip it up. Get it out. Get a line change. Sturm with the puck at center ice. Sends it over to Dom Varallo, who entered the zone. Dom Varallo top of the zone, right at the point. Sends it back to J.J. Mueller. J.J. Mueller on the right side. Gets it back to Varallo. Unfortunately, at his feet, but Dom Varallo corrals it. J.J. behind the net loses the puck. Souza battling with Cyclones to get the puck. J.J. Mueller just fighting. Over to Souza on the right side. Attempts a shot, but unfortunately fans on it. Folks, if you're keeping track, it's about 500 unfortunately's for me tonight. Can you tell it's my first time? No, me neither. Puck to the Cyclones. Cyclones get it over the half line. Get it into the Husky zone. A shot blocked by Keaton Peters. He is eating tonight. He is going to be very, very tired. But that's our captain for you, folks. Another shot on net. Or it would have been if it wasn't for Campathana. Block, gets the puck, moving on his own. Look at the legs on this kid. Gets a shot on net. Blocks a shot, gets a shot. And a save by Penny. It's 2 saves, and we get a offensive zone draw for the Huskies. Haven't had too many of those tonight, folks, so anytime we can get them, this guy's happy. Offensive zone draw to Penny's left. Hopefully the Huskies can capitalize on this. You got Penn Russell, you got Oswald, and you got Lekwinski. Cyclones win the draw, back to themselves. Sustained forecheck. Doesn't allow the Huskies to keep the puck. Puck is out to center ice. We have a Cyclone without a stick. It's going to get it. Offsides for the Cyclones. Huskies have a second to regroup. They do. Russell brings it into the Cyclone zone. On that right side, can't get a shot off. Cyclones break it out. But Oswald keeps it in center ice, into the zone, over to Lekwinski. Lekwinski shot on net. Penny makes the save. Oswald to the side, gets a shot on net. Penny makes the save. Lekwinski was there ready to tap one in. I think that's how the Huskies are going to get one tonight, folks. They seem to be loving that net front presence. Just need more sustained zone time. 8 minutes, 53 seconds left in the period. That is the second period. It is still 3-1 in favor of the Cyclones. Huskies not out of it yet, folks. You know what they say, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. And these dogs can fight. Cyclones win the puck and get out of their zone, back into the Husky zone. Shot near the net. Russell battling for it with 2 Cyclones. He shakes that off like he's Taylor Swift. Gets the puck out. Oswald, 2-on-1. Oswald and Lekwinski into the zone. Oswald with the puck, puts it near the net. Unfortunately, Lekwinski can't get to it, but a fantastic rush. Oswald from behind the net tries to put it in front. Cyclones prevent it. Lekwinski on his man. Cyclones do pass it out and exit the zone. 3-on-2. Cyclones breakaway. It's not a breakaway. That is a 3-on-2, folks. A breakaway is when a man is by himself. That was a 3-on-2. Cyclones get a shot on net. Matt Juergens makes a save. 8:12 left in the period. Hey, folks. You heard about this great opportunity? That's right. Your NIU Huskies will be playing the Iowa State Cyclones tomorrow at the ALLSTATE Arena. And you could be there. You could watch it on the Marquee Network, but you could be there. And then you could stay afterwards and watch the Chicago Wolves. Tickets are available. Don't miss out. Face-off won by the Huskies. Break it out of their zone, break it into the Cyclone zone. Ryan Morgan's the first guy there, and he's battling hard. You know he's going to battle hard. He's a physical guy. Puck is behind the net. Cyclones win it. They break out. Wilczek first to the puck. Prevents it from going all the way down. Chips it back in. Walker with the puck. He's being climbed on. He's a jungle gym over here, and he is still maintaining pressure. That's a great shot from Morgan. Rebound in front, but Walker can't get to it. Cyclones break it back out into the Husky zone. More battles in the corner. Zimmerman over to Wilczek. Wilczek breaks into the zone and gets it on net. Wilczek's first shot of the game. Between Zimmerman and Walker, they attempted to stop the breakout with a great forecheck, but the Cyclones were able to bobble one out, but the Huskies pick it up in their zone and break it into their zone. Norkus with the puck, over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman into the zone, on his own, 1-on-0. Splits the defenders, gets the shot off. A save by Penny. Zimmerman with the puck on the boards, loses it. Cyclones breaking it out. Not all the way, though. Puck is back in the Cyclone zone. After a loss in the neutral zone, we have a penalty coming up against the Huskies, it looks like. Not sure what that's going to be, but Penny is able to get all the way to his bench. And the Cyclones will have a 6-on-5 until the whistle. Cyclones break into their zone, into our zone, the Husky zone. Attempt to get a shot off, do not hit the net. They maintain the puck control until Peters gets it and gets the whistle. What is this penalty going to be, folks? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess might be better. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the period. Score is still 3-1 Cyclones. Bobby Zimmerman will be facing a 2-minute penalty. 2-minute minor for slashing, folks. Huskies win the draw in their zone and dump it all the way down. Cyclones need to begin their breakout, and they do. Breaking it out and into the Husky zone. Tomarskis stops his man and gets the puck sent all the way back down to kill off some time. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the period, folks. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the penalty. Cyclones have it in our zone, the Husky zone. Top of the point, shot. Saved by Juergens. Rebound is kicked out. Cyclones unable to pick it up. Cyclones down below the hash marks. Looking to work it up top, back up top to the point, all the way up top. Shot, no shot. Makes a pass off to the right side of the zone, back up to the top of the point, fakes a shot, passes it to his man's feet. They generally recommend you pass to the stick, just like that. To the right side, down low, behind the net, out in front. Can't get a good stick on it. Huskies get away with that one. Puck is out on the left side. Cyclones win the battle. Working from the point over to the right side, back to the left side, trying to get Juergens going left to right, to the top of the point for a shot. It is blocked, sent out. Huskies are killing this penalty. 28 seconds left in the penalty, 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the period. 3-1. It is a game, folks, with a lot of talking, a lot of extracurricular activities. These two teams are not fans of each other, but worthy competitors nonetheless. Face-off will be to the right of Matt Juergens here in the Husky zone. Cyclones win it up top to the point. Down on the boards, over behind the net. They maintain control behind the net again. To the right side, we're looking to go to the point. Here they do. And a shot from the point on net. It was a tip. Matt Juergens makes the save. Puck is back behind the net. Pass out in front. A weak shot. Juergens makes the save. Second shot. Juergens makes the save. And the Huskies get the puck out of the zone. A fantastic penalty kill for the NIU Huskies. Matt Juergens with 4 saves, maybe more, on that penalty kill. Cyclones have the puck at center ice. Working into the zone. Number 20, the shot. Juergens makes the save. Juergens is playing well, folks. Making smart decisions. And another smart decision that you could make is to come see us tomorrow at the ALLSTATE Arena. Or watch us on Marquee tomorrow, either one. If you are in the arena or watching on Marquee Sports Network, you're making a good choice. Let me tell you what. Back to the action. Face off to Juergens' right. He is adjusting his equipment. My guess is came loose while he was making one of his 50 saves. But now we are ready for the face-off. Juergens' right. Huskies win it. Norkus has the puck. Looking to go to Obrakta. Loses the puck. Cyclones get a shot. Juergens with a save. It's been a good game, folks. Much better second period for the Huskies. Continued sustained pressure from the Cyclones, but the Huskies are weathering the storm. Puck bounces over a Cyclone stick. Obrakta into the zone. And the Huskies get a shot on net, but Penny makes the save. Varala with the shot. Puck bounced over someone's stick, and the Huskies were able to capitalize by getting a shot and getting an offensive zone draw. Face off to Penny's left, and the Cyclones will win it, and they will get the puck out of the zone. Work it across the ice and into the Husky zone. Norkus, good stand-up play on the blue line to prevent a zone entry. Souza back to help, attempts to throw it over to his winger there, Varallo, but the Cyclones pick him off. Call him Dak Prescott the way he'd be throwing interceptions. Cyclones with the puck. Unable to get control of it. Huskies prevent a shot in front, but cannot leave the zone. Juergens with the poke check. Souza back there to help out. Varallo with the puck on the right side. Gets it out to Anthony Obrakta. Obrakta gets into the zone, wins a battle, allowing Varallo to come help him out, but the Cyclones do win the puck. Back into the Husky zone. Van Voris passes it all the way down to J.J. Mueller. J.J. Mueller shot with a save by Penny. He was all alone. He took a good shot, but Penny had the angle on him, unfortunately. Face off to Penny's right. Looks like Rybka, Mueller, and Maldonado. They've had their chances tonight, folks. This might be it right here. Let's hope. Cross your fingers. Cyclones win the puck on the face-off, break it out, and move into the Husky zone. Van Voris is there to help prevent a clean zone entry in possession. He does. J.J. Mueller chips it out. Attempts to get to Rybka. Can't get him all the way there, but they do win the puck eventually. Maldonado with the puck. Stumbles over the guy laying on the ice. Loses the puck. Cyclones do get it out. Cyclones enter the NIU zone with a shot. Matt Juergens is there to make the save. Micah Maldonado will be getting a cross-checking penalty, it appears. And there was no call on Wilczek, who was hit late, even though there was a whistle. Huskies will need to kill another penalty. They will start the third 5-second penalty kill if they can kill this, which, folks, look in your heart, you know they can kill it. Face-off will be to Matt Juergens' right. Huskies win it back. Tomarskis is there. 2 Cyclones attack, but he's able to chip it to the side. Keaton Peters loses the battle to his man. Cyclones get a shot. Juergens is there for the save. Huskies chip it away. And Ryan Morgan is able to get it out of the zone. Cyclones leave their zone, enter the Husky zone. Eventually, they do get in. Pass across the ice. Juergens makes the save. Tomarskis chips the puck away from his guy. Cyclones move back up top on the point. A shot on net. Juergens makes the save. Does not need to make a second save because it is chipped away. Cyclones regroup in their own zone. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute remaining now in the penalty. Cyclones break it on the right side. Shot on net, or shot near the net, but do not hit the net. Back up to the point, back down low. Appears to be lost. Keaton Peters is going to battle with 2 guys in front of the net because that's just the kind of captain he is. Or in the corner, excuse me. Lose the puck, gets it back up to the point. Pass across the other point. Shot misses. Juergens was ready for the save. Back into the corner. Onto the boards. Looking for the pass in front. Attempts a wraparound, does not get it because Juergens makes the save. And Ryan Morgan clears the puck. 13 seconds remaining in the period. Huskies need to weather the storm for 10 more seconds. 12 seconds left on the penalty. Oh, Cyclones lose it right in their own zone. J.J. Mueller using his legs once again, able to kill the last 5 seconds. J.J. Mueller with a great effort there in the last 10 seconds to prevent the Cyclones from leaving their zone and almost get a shot on net. Quite impressive. There's going to be 5 seconds left on the Husky penalty to Maldonado. Huskies, ooh, we got some extracurriculars. Refs need to break it up. Huskies will be down 1 man for 5 seconds in the third period. No goals scored in the second period. The score remains the same, 3-1. Folks, don't forget to check out tomorrow's game on the Marquee Network and live in person at the ALLSTATE Arena. Tickets are still available. Check the link in the description of this stream, and you can get yours now. If you can't make it, please check us out on the Marquee Network. It's going to be a great broadcast. The home of the Chicago Cubs. We're looking forward to seeing you there. We will be right back after this intermission.
Best jersey in hockey. The Chicago Blackhawks 2009 Chicago Wolves home jersey.
USA Miracle jersey.
Blackhawks Winter Classic last year.
Blackhawks home jersey.
No, that's a good question. I got a few answers though.
Arizona Kachina jerseys.
So the obvious answer for the Kings would be purple and gold. I don't follow, I lead. Going the original Shield from I think it's 06 and 07. Definitely those ones.
For NHL's a little bias. Hawks.
Team Canada's red Four Nations jersey.
Gotta show international some love, so probably the Spreads.
The Coyotes black Kachinas or their purple reverse retros.
And college hockey, Michigan 2019 Whiteout Winter Classic outdoor.
St. Cloud Cathedral's powder blue jerseys.
Islanders Fisherman jersey.
Yeah. I got the 09 Winter Classic Blackhawks.
I'm going to go with the Minnesota Wild reverse retro North Star style.
I do the 2009 Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey.
Tampa Bay Lightning black alternate.
Old black and blue Cavs jersey, Screaming Eagle.
The St. Louis Blues. The ones now. They're so nice.
Probably one of the Blackhawks Winter Classic days. Any of them. They're all nice.
2014 Detroit Red Wings Winter Classic.
Best J in hockey, I like the Dallas reverse retro, the all white.
I'm going to go with 2011 All-Star Game, all-white setup.
Selfish again! Yeah, no! What a play. Oh, what a play. Give me this breakaway. Classic move here. That's in. It did. Oh, no. What? Where did you go? What do you mean, where did I go?
Wasn't I the third guy? So,
I don't know.
you mic'd up?
Yeah, I know.
You score at least?
I think I did. It slipped off. Are we scrimmaging today? Ew. That's in. Give me the breakaway. Missed it. Come on, Pooch. Oh, bad day. I lost my touch. I don't know if you ever for like 8 games, then it just disappeared. Nah. That's too much work. I'm too tired to work today. Yeah, yes, I can. I felt like 8 hours of sleep all weekend. What a pass. Wheel, Mike's wheel!
You're skiing. Omelet. Hey, boys, you got any sleep last night? No cold sweats? No nightmares? Oh, here we go. I had you going the entire way.
Go low.
I'm afraid to go fast in this thing. It wobbles all over the place. Out of the way, Morgs. Yeah, pressure, a little bit of pressure. Come on, Tiz. Oh, boy. You like that little stutter step? Barry. Out of the way. Is he hurt? Over speed. Oh, yeah, hit it. Oh, you? Look at pressure. Yeah. Boo. Yeah. Woo! Hey, get me off. I have my one and done. Maybe Sally in the middle of practice. Wait, I'm mic'd up. Oh, here we go. Nothing. Absolutely zilch. 0. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play the defense shift. We're gonna see how it goes. Oh, I love it. Come here, Ozzy. Let's go here, Ozzy. Zilch. Let's see it, Lucky. Keep going. My bald head's so cold right now. Holy cow. Oh! Holy cannoli! Just like that. We got the speedster here. Morgan thinks he's hot right here. we might! Oh, nothing! This guy doesn't even know when he's going. Out of the way. Hey, that's my rock. Come on! Slap shot. Kidding. Yeah! Come on! Ugh. Busy, you're not scoring, pal. Yeah! What's up? You guys don't Barry. Rob! Yeah, A1! Right between the wick. Yeah! In your face! I got the mic! Nasty. So it went straight off the top. Adam! Oh. Someone finally didn't shoot blocker side. Robbie defense. Zim Carr. Ew. Offsides. Oh boy. Better to my right. Oh, I probably shouldn't have swore. Moving to my right though, I couldn't see. Oh my god. Might have to get out of the net. Dude, I'm distracted right now. This thing is on my face, not locked in. Oh my god. Phantom. Oh. Ooh, good save, Josh. OB defense. Yeah. Ew. Oh my god, let's go. Nip. Ooh. Oh boy. Good back check. Oh my god, dude. If I gotta move to my right, I can't see out of my right side here. The one time this is on my face is when I get hit in the head in practice. I haven't been hit in my face in a while. And that's off. God, I'm gross. You're terrible. Oh, put that in, Jet. I didn't think I hit you. Ew. Where the hell did that go? Ew. What was that? That's never going in. Holy, is that Matthew Schaefer? Oh my god. Ew. Uh-oh. You're not getting the puck. You tis.
Yeah, I'm done. Cut that.
We are back. The intermission is over. The puck has been dropped. The game has resumed. 3-1. Start of the third period. Huskies kill out the final 5 seconds of the penalty. Back to 5-on-5. Score is 3-1 Cyclones. Let's see how this third period takes us. What do you say? Puck is in the NIU zone. Cyclones with it. Huskies able to break it out. Walker up to Zim. Zim cannot keep it, unfortunately. And the Cyclones break back in. Puck is behind the net. Campathana is there to lay the iron again. Just talking to Cam between periods. He is ready to go. Matt Juergens with another save. Yeah, talking to Campathana in between periods. Said he's ready to go, said he's feeling good. Laying the body, winning those puck battles in the corners. Huskies had a good second period. Hopefully they continue that momentum into the third and win this game. Face off to Matt Juergens' left, won by the Cyclones. Back in deep. Wilczek is there to get it out. Over to Maldonado. Battle on the boards. Back to Wilczek. Wilczek chips it out of the Husky zone. Back in the Cyclone zone. Puck is behind the net. A familiar place. We've seen it, where their breakout seems to start every single time. Only this time, CJ Rybka and JJ Mueller are there to stop the breakout. Twice, in fact, CJ Rybka is able to break up the breakout along with his partner in crime, JJ Mueller. But this time, they can't. Cyclones do break it out. Splits the defender. Gets a shot. Matt Juergens is there to make the save. Folks, third period's got 18 minutes and 23 seconds left. And you're running out of time to buy your tickets for the ALLSTATE Arena tomorrow. That's right, December 6th, 1 o'clock. The Huskies are playing the Iowa State Cyclones once again. Only the venue will be at the ALLSTATE Arena. Make sure you get your tickets. And if you can't get tickets, you're too far away. Money's tight. It's Christmas time, I get it. Make sure you tune into the Marquee Sports Network to watch the game on your television. Huskies able to break the puck out with the help of Connor Souza. Connor Souza gets the puck into the zone. Unfortunately, they are offsides. And the Cyclones are able to break it out. Number 11 for the Cyclones. Dipsy doodling around. It's Reed Wilson. Dipsy Doodles gets the puck into the zone for the Cyclones. Jeff Shirky's there to say, no thank you. I'd like the puck to leave, please. Hands it over to Dom Varallo, who chips it up to the point. Not all the way out, but Connor Souza is there to help. Little tip gets it out of the zone. Dom Varallo uses his speed to break up the play. Good forecheck. Unfortunately, the puck does get all the way down into the zone. But Matthew Tomarskas is there to get it out. Up to Penn Russell. Penn Russell into the zone. Loses it to the Cyclones. Keaton Peters with the puck. Chips it back to Adam Lekwinski. Adam Lekwinski just out of eyesight. Up to Penn Russell. Into the zone. Lekwinski and Russell are battling for it on the half boards. Throw it into the middle where the Cyclones chip it out. Campathana up to his D partner, Keaton Peters. Keaton Peters unable to corral the puck. Puck is sent into the middle. Matt Juergens makes a save. Adam Lekwinski picks up the puck and gets it out of the zone. Up to Russell. Over to Lekwinski. Lekwinski loses his stick. There's a whistle. Unsure what the call is. We have a palms up gesture from one of the Cyclones players. It does appear that the Huskies will be on the power play. Now, folks, I don't know about you, but I remember the last time the Huskies were on a power play, they scored 13 seconds in. With this exact lineup here, Keaton Peters, Robbie Zimmerman, Ryan Morgan, Walker Smith, and Mike Maldonado. Can the Huskies repeat? We have a 2-minute penalty at number 82. That is Brandon Bueller from Huntsville, Alabama. 2 minutes. Not sure what he did. I'm going to hear it right here from our PA announcer. Interference, 2 minutes. Putting the Huskies a man up. 16:06 left in the period. Minute 30 on the power play. Up to Walker, gets a shot from the point. Great save by Penny. Back to Morgan. Springs it around. Attempts to get to the Maldonado, but a Cyclone is there to tip it out of the zone. And it's up into the netting for a stoppage in play. Got some extracurriculars in front of the net. Once again, Keaton Peters is there to say, hey, I'm the captain of this team. You're not going to bully me around. Keaton Peters, several block shots tonight. Shots on net, great outlet passes. Having himself a game. He is credited with the assist on the only Husky goal. Maldonado is credited on the goal. However, he may look to even that up right now. Puck up top to Walker on the point. Looks to give it back to Zimmy up on the point. Zimmy with the puck. Here's a shot on net. Penny makes the save. Morgan back behind the net over to Maldonado. Back to Morgan. Morgan can't keep it, so he chips it out. Keaton Peters chases the puck down. Zimmerman helps him in a battle. 2-on-1. Favor the Huskies. Hopefully they can win this puck. Unfortunately, they do not. Cyclones get the puck. Chip it almost all the way out, but Ryan Morgan keeps it in. Maldonado from the point gets a shot on net. Robbie Zimmerman right in front of the net. Shot from, or pass from Maldonado. Zimmerman taps it in. I don't even want to call it a tap in, folks. That was a snipe on the crease. Robbie Zimmerman with a goal. And I don't want to toot my own horn, folks, but I did tell him that I knew he had at least one in him tonight. And he has one right now. Another power play goal for the Huskies. 49 seconds left in the power play. 15 minutes and 17 seconds left in the period. Huskies make it 2-3. Zimmerman from Maldonado. Cyclones win the puck. Enter the zone. Quick shot over Juergens' head. The field goal is good. Puck is back in the corner. Varallo attempts to get it out, and he does. No ice, it is sent down, but there is a tip on it. Dom Varallo makes sure that he is the first person there for the Huskies. Trying to prevent a breakout. And he does. Jeff Shirkey supports him to keep the puck inside. Connor Souza is also in the zone. He works in front with a shot on Penny, makes a save. Connor Souza strip sacked the puck out of that guy's hands and got a shot on net. Penny is there to make the save. Zimmy scored. They said Zimmy assisted it. That's what I thought. Just a confusion here with the goal call, but Zimmerman scored that goal from Maldonado. Just want to make sure that that is what goes on the score sheet. Puck is won by the Huskies, but it is taken out by the Cyclones into the Husky zone. Norcus is there, lays a hit. Puck is given to the Huskies. Souza with it. Says, no thank you, you're not going to knock me down. Eats the hit, sends a reverse hit, and gets the puck out of the zone. Connor Souza. That's that GVN workout for you. Norcus carries the puck out, gets it to Souza. Souza alone, gets a shot just over the goalie's glove. This line is buzzing, folks. Cyclones get the puck out of their zone. Send it into the Husky zone. Behind the net, Norcus is there. Norcus chips it up. Maldonado is able to corral it, but sends it right to a Cyclone. Cyclones carry it back in, get a shot. Tipped off of Tamarskis, but Juergens is able to read it and make the save. Puck up at the point for the Cyclones. They pass down to the slot, over to the dot. Save! Juergens. Puck is out of the play area into the net. We will have a stoppage in play. Folks, I said it once. I've said it twice. I may have said it 40 times, but I'm going to keep saying it. Do not miss out on tomorrow's doubleheader. Make sure you get your tickets, and if you can't get your tickets, make sure you turn to the Marquee Network to watch the Huskies take on the Cyclones live from the ALLSTATE Arena. Puck won by the Huskies into the zone. Tomarskis' stick is taken by a Cyclone. They generally don't allow that, but it is what it is, folks. Rybka moves the puck out, all the way up to JJ. JJ has the puck in the zone. Loses it to 4 Cyclones. Rybka knocks it back to his own defenseman so they can send it up. Back to JJ. And here's Robbie Zimmerman to the right. Attempts to make a pass in front to Rybka, but he can't. Cyclones carry it back in. It's a 1-on-3. Huskies have the number advantage. And the Huskies use the number advantage to corral it into the corner. Cyclones work the puck back up to their point. Not completely. J.J. Mueller tip-taps it through someone's legs, but loses the puck, and the Cyclones re-enter the zone. Peter Van Voorhis has a stand-up job on the boards to prevent an odd-man rush into his zone. Robbie Zimmerman into the half-boards to help out. It's a lot of Huskies. Puck is in the right side corner. J.J. Mueller's there. Loses an edge. Van Voorhis and Walker there to try to help get the puck out of the corner. And Van Voorhis does send it up into the netting for a stoppage in play. Folks, how are we feeling tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hope you know that you are loved and that you are doing a great job, each and every one of you. Drop in the chat where you're from, where you're watching from. Love to hear about the different places that people are watching the game from. Cyclones win the puck, send it to the corner. J.J. Mueller's the first person there. He throws a big body check. Peter Van Voorhis gets to the puck and sends it into the netting again. Peter Van Voorhis loves these stoppage of plays. Once again, folks, you are loved, you are doing a great job, and you are worthy of love. Make sure that you remember that at all times. Drop in the chat, on the YouTube chat, where you're from, where you're watching the game from. Love to hear it. Cyclones win the puck back. Puck is sent over the net and around the boards, out of the zone. Cyclones win it, send it back into the zone. Matt Juergens stops it for Keaton Peters. Keaton Peters is hit, but does not go down because he is strong. Shot from the slot. Over the net, not on net. Some tussling going on here between Huskies and Cyclones. We got a whistle. It's the 5th, 6th event, and finally something gets called. Captain for the Iowa State Cyclones, not happy. Number 18, Matthew Mulkerin, and number 4, Keaton Peters, both captains for both teams, will be going to the box. Keaton Peters for holding, and number 18 for the Cyclones for roughing. It's going to be 4-on-4, it appears. Number 20 for the Cyclones, Benjamin Fanestein, pleading his case to the referees. Face-off will be to the right of Matthew Juergens in the NIU zone. It is 4-on-4 hockey here, folks. Juergens pleading his case now, asking why the face-off is in their zone, I'm sure. But that is because the play was stopped in the zone. Folks, I apologize, I'm wrong. It should be outside, and it is outside. Matthew Juergens is a referee, so I'm sure he explained what his thought process was to the referees, and they said, "You're right, sir," and moved it out of the zone. Ryan Morgan wins the faceoff, pushes it forward, and is able to get the puck to Campathana. Over to Lucas Sturm. Lucas Sturm using that fancy footwork, hoping to get out of the zone. Turns it over to the Cyclones, who keep it in. 1-on-3, it looks like. And they're able to get all their guys into the zone for a 4-on-4 zone entry. Robbie Zimmerman battling with his guy. Campethana playing the high point. Lucas Sturm playing the low. Lucas Sturm chips it up to Campethana, who uses his physicality to knock it to Robbie Zimmerman. Robbie Zimmerman, 1-on-1. Ryan Morgan joins him for a 2-on-1. Ryan Morgan gets a shot on net, and Penny is able to make a great save, a sprawling save with his blocker. Great 2-on-1 opportunity for the Huskies. Great save by Penny. Cyclones breaking it in. Hit their own guy. Ryan Morgan picks up the puck, skates into the zone, shot onto Penny, who makes a great save again and tips it out into the netting for a stoppage and play. 10 minutes and 3 seconds left in the period. 59 seconds left on the penalties to Iowa State and Northern Illinois. Folks, nothing's tougher than a penalty kill. But you know it's not tough? You know it's easy? Buying tickets to the Chicago Wolves doubleheader. NIU versus Iowa State at the ALLSTATE Arena, followed by the Chicago Wolves versus the Milwaukee Admirals at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock respectively tomorrow. Don't miss out. Also live on the Marquee Network. Cyclones win the puck and break it out into the Husky zone, carry it around the net. Look to set up their box. But Walker Smith stops a pass, chipping the puck away from his zone. J.J. Mueller is the first forechecker into the zone. Puck is passed up. Tomarskis is there. Over to Peter Van Voris, who chips it out to J.J. Mueller. J.J. Mueller skates into the zone. Walker Smith helps support, keeps the puck in. Peter Van Voris chips it in, but the Cyclones pick it up. Cyclones skating the puck out now into the Husky zone. Catches an edge. Puck is deep in the corner. Peter Van Voris matches up with his man. A little bit of physicality, knocks the puck away. J.J. Mueller skating with the puck. Drops it to Walker Smith. Walker Smith through two guys, tries to get a shot off, is blocked. Both penalties are over. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Peter Van Voort gets a shot off. Great save by Penny away from the net. With some speed now, Cyclones enter the zone. 2-on-2. They attempt to get a shot on net. They do not. Peter Van Voort attempts to chip it out. He does not. Puck is sent all the way up to the point with a shot. Jurgens makes the save. Robbie Zimmerman throws it across to J.J. Mueller, who cannot get there in time. Cyclones re-enter the zone. Campethana is the first defenseman there to pick it up. Goes behind his net, chips it, attempting to chip it out to Zimmerman, but it just does not get to his guy. Lucas Sturm says, "Don't worry, I got you, buddy." Picks up in front of the net and sends it down. Ooh, it's a tough icing. Zimmerman, I thought he was close, but I do think the Iowa State player was a little bit closer, making it an icing. Great play by Campethana and Lucas Sturm to be in the way and prevent easy shots on net. Jurgens with a great save from the point. Face off to the left of Matt Jurgens. Jeff Shirkey wins the face off. Over to Lucas Sturm, who sends it back to an Iowa State player who crept behind the net. Campethana gets stood up, but not taken down behind the net. Puck is into the corner. Campethana and his man are the first two there. Campethana wins the physicality battle. Puck is tipped away. Up to the top. Cyclones at the point. Chipped back in. Campethana once again, first man there. Some physicality on his man. Puck battle ensues. And Cyclones come away with it and wrap it around for an easy save by Jurgens. They are unable to maintain pressure on the puck. Robbie Zimmerman skates out of the zone. On his own. Attempts to get a shot on net. Cyclones block it. Zimmerman, facing three guys in the corner, loses the puck battle. But he is still the first forechecker along with Jeff Shirkey. Jeff Shirkey, a phenomenal forechecker in his own right. Cyclones enter the NIU zone. Puck bobbles through a couple guys' feet. And the Cyclones regain the puck up in front. And there's a goal. Puck was sent from the corner to a man coming down the slot towards the dot. Matt Jurgens could not make the save. A great goal, high in the corner, getting the goalie to move side to side. That's tough for anybody to make that save. Whether your name is Jimmy Two Shoes or Matt Jurgens, doesn't really matter. That's a tough shot. Huskies down 4-2. down but not out. 7 minutes and 14 seconds left remaining in this game. And I'll tell you what, that's the first time the Iowa State Cyclones have really gotten something going since the first period. First goal since the first period for the Iowa State Cyclones. Huskies had some sustained zone pressure. Hopefully they can capitalize on one here. Puck goes out of play, nearly hitting Coach Mike Bangs in the face. Thank goodness it doesn't. That's the moneymaker, folks. Puck is one back to Tomarskis, over to Oswald. Oswald chips it into the zone. No ice, it was tipped. The goal for the Cyclones was scored by number 17, Matthew Mahoney, assisted by number 3, Gregory Harley. And Trevor Slate from the Dells. So the goal came at 7:40 left in the period. We're down to 6:46. 3 stoppages since then. Huskies need to get one here. Connor Sousa's the forechecker. Does a great job, force them to outside. Cyclones chip it into their zone, to the Husky zone. Cam Pathana is the first man there. He gets the puck to J.J. Mueller, who's able to skate the puck out a little bit. And the Cyclones regain it in center ice and send it back. It's Pong here, folks. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Now some sustained time. Keaton Peters gets back to his zone to pick up the puck. Sends it over to Micah Maldonado. Micah Maldonado carries it into his zone. Around to Cam Pathana. Cam Pathana up. Hits. Looks like it hit a player on the bench. So that will be another stoppage. Face off to Matt Juergens' right. Face off won by the Huskies, J.J. Mueller. J.J. Mueller physical in the face-off circle. Sends the puck up. Keaton Peters sends the puck up to Micah Maldonado. Micah Maldonado over to J.J. Mueller. J.J. Mueller shot from the right side, up and over the net. Penny did make the save, and it went out of the zone. Ryan Morgan will be taking the face-off for the Huskies to the left of Penny. Now the puck is dropped. Ryan Morgan wins the puck. Over to Walker Smith. Walker Smith with the puck. He is hooked. Walker Smith wins the puck back. Has the puck up top. Over to Lucas Sturm. Lucas Sturm on top of the point. Sends it around. And the Cyclones pick it up. Ryan Morgan attempts to win that battle. Cannot. Walker Smith back with the puck. Ryan Morgan back with the puck. Shot on net from the half boards. Great save by Penny once again. His angles are on point, folks. No doubt about it. Ryan Morgan, some physicality to get the puck. Sends it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman hooked. Loses the puck. Cyclones have the puck. It's chipped back into the zone. Ryan Morgan wins the physical battle. Is hit late. Walker Smith with the puck in front of the net. Shot on net. Big save by Penny. Another shot. Misses the net. Can it be kept in? It can. Sturm keeps it in. Shot on net. Attempted tip, but the Cyclones block it. Puck is behind the net right now with Zimmerman. I apologize. That's Walker. Zimmerman is on the corner. There will be a penalty here. Walker is going to be getting a slash or a hook. He attempted to raise the person's stick, and I do believe he clipped the person in the face. Or at least that's what it looked like from my vantage point. Yes, that is Walker Smith with 2 minutes. Another penalty kill for the Huskies. Tough call, understandable under the circumstances. Walker Smith playing his game. Iowa State player playing their game. Sometimes that's just what happens. Tomarskis able to get the puck out after the Huskies win the faceoff. Penny coming all the way out. Marty Turco, Marty Brodeur style to play that puck. Impressive. Cyclones able to break the puck out of their zone. Skating down. Right side, pass across the ice to left. Gets a shot, misses the net. Juergens ready for it. Cyclones regroup in the neutral zone. Cyclones continuing to regroup. Back in their zone after the Huskies have forced them back. Beginning their breakout now. J.J. Mueller, the first forechecker. Adam Lekwinski, the second one. Tamarskis tries to stand up his man on the blue line. Does enough to get an offside call. The man on the other side entered a little too early. 4:03 left in the game, folks. Or left in regulation. I apologize. Left in regulation. A minute and 18 left on the Walker-Smith penalty. Face-off won by the Cyclones in the neutral zone. Attempting to go D-to-D in their zone. Puck bounces over the defenseman's stick. They're having to regroup in their defensive zone. Minute left on the power play. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the game. Cyclones break the puck out down that left side. 2-on-1. Keaton Peters, great block. That was going to be a tough save either way. But Keaton Peters does not let that pass get through. The first, maybe second zone entry of this power play for the Cyclones. Huskies have done a great job keeping it out, and they immediately send it right back down to kill off more time in this penalty. 25 seconds remaining in the penalty. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in regulation. Cyclones breaking it out for the fourth time on this power play. Huskies done a good job of forcing them back. Shot is over the head of Juergens. Not a shot on net. Puck does creep just out, and the Huskies are able to kill another penalty. Walker Smith comes out of the box. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the regulation. Penny doing a good job of blocking Souza's eyes. Looking like a Spear Halloween animatronic there. Love that. Cyclones break the puck out and into the Husky zone. Norkus able to physically move his man away from the puck. Huskies get the puck to Souza on the right side. Left side, I apologize. But cannot get it out. Souza is not done battling, though. Souza attempting to break up the side of the net or rink. Pass cannot get to him. Puck back to the top of the point for the Cyclones. Another save by Matt Juergens. Puck is up top. Puck in front. Knocked away by the Huskies. But back up top for the Cyclones. Shot from the point. Don't know if Juergens got a piece of that, but it did not go in the net, and that's all that matters. Cyclones looking like they're on another power play here. Huskies need to get the puck out of the zone. Dom Varallo attempts to. Slaps the puck. Doesn't get it all the way out. Puck battle ensues. Cam Pathana fights, and gets the puck out. Will it be icing? It will be icing. Unfortunate for the Huskies. Unfortunate for the Huskies, but fortunately for you, you still have a chance to get your tickets to tomorrow's doubleheader. NIU's playing Iowa State at the ALLSTATE Arena, and you can see them live. But if you can't make that game, you're too far away, money's too tight, it's Christmas time, I totally understand it. You can check out the game on the Marquee Network, home of the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be a great broadcast. It's going to be a great game. Huskies and Cyclones at the ALLSTATE Arena. Another offensive draw won by the Cyclones, but the Huskies are able to get it out. Varallo looks to change right away. Smart on his part. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Connor Souza sends it out. Micah Maldonado almost had a breakaway. Folks, let me tell you, that would have been exhilarating. Puck is sent back into the Cyclone zone. Micah Maldonado picks it up in the NIU zone. Cyclones have the puck in the NIU zone. Battle in the corner. Huskies skated out. J.J. Mueller Solo battle into the offensive zone, sends it to Rybka. Rybka sends it over to Keaton Peters, who's unable to keep the puck. Michael Maldonado with a big hit on the boards. Sturm is back over to Rybka. Rybka chips it to Keaton Peters. Keaton Peters cannot get it into the zone. Cyclones are going to bring it back into their zone and kill the remaining 10 seconds of the game. That is the game. Cyclones 4, Huskies 2. Folks, a well-fought battle by both teams. Matt Juergens, several saves. I don't know the exact number, but I can tell you it was a lot. Huskies battled, Huskies battled, Huskies battled. After a 3-1 start in the first period, Huskies were able to battle back to a 4-2 game. Not the result we wanted, but a good game nonetheless. And folks, this just reminds me, for the second year in a row, the Huskies will be taking on the Cyclones at the ALLSTATE Arena tomorrow. This game did not end the way we wanted it to, but that doesn't mean that tomorrow's game is over. Anything can happen tomorrow. Huskies Cyclones at the ALLSTATE Arena, 1 o'clock. If you buy a ticket to that game, you are getting a ticket immediately to the Wolves game afterwards. Wolves Admirals. And let me tell you, that's going to be a good game. Both games are going to be good games. Wolves and the Admirals are both playing well. And this Huskies Cyclones game was fantastic. So imagine how it's going to look tomorrow at the ALLSTATE Arena. Let me tell you, I think it's going to be fantastic. Folks, I have been Jeremy Bauer. I have been your broadcaster for tonight. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful night. Remember, you are loved. You are deserving of love. You are worthy of love. And I hope that you all have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining us